This is incredible. I'm getting it.
You getting what?
A stock.
What stock?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Soundhound AI sound stock. I'm watching this one for another breakout. We are seeing this. Let's switch to lower time frames here because the daily, we are having a hard time getting to $6 and above. Every time we've tried to get there, we get pushed down. And I'll show you that right now on the lower time frames. We have to look at the lower time frames in this case, and you will notice, yep, right up here at 558, we have tried to penetrate above that. Haha, penetrate, haha, I get it. Funny, but still, jokes aside, we have to break here. We have to break this to go to 6. If we can't break this level here, we're not going to go to 6, 7, and then 8, and then 10 from there, 1050, I believe. So this is going to be our biggest zone. If we blast through this, there's going to be money to be made. And I am watching for the breakout. This whole morning I've been kind of passively just keeping an eye on it, seeing if it's going to break above that. It is within a tight trading range right now as of midday. So don't sleep on this one. It is trending to the upside. Buyers continue to buy the dip. It did good financially, sure, lowered guidance, whatever. But ultimately, I think, in my opinion, if you have the foresight, I think AI is the future. AI is in the future, and it's waiting for us, and it's going to be incredible. There has to be a way for us to communicate with them, and them communicate with us. And I don't know. Maybe people don't think the way I do, but I always use the example of way back then, if you told someone, hey, invest in my cell phone company, we're going to invent cell phones, and we're going to have these iPads, and we're going to have, why not? iPads, we're going to have all this technology, and you should invest in us right now because we're going to be worth so much more in the future. You know what? People would have looked at you like you're crazy, but then here we are in the future, and Apple is worth a lot. And if you had invested in Apple back then, you would have been a super millionaire. Billionaire probably at this point, because we're talking like 1920s. I don't know why we're going way back there, but you get the point. You got to have that foresight and think ahead. Yes, I think over the long term this will continue to grow. That much is reflected in the financials as well. So it's not like you can't argue. You can't even argue with the numbers. Like you can't. Let me pull it up here before I let you guys go because I want to keep it short and sweet. But I am watching for that breakout to $6 and $6 plus. But again, the financials, the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Let's pull up this annual. Yeah, so the numbers don't lie. From 2021 to 2023, they've been growing by 50% in total revenue. Their cost of goods sold has been going sideways. So let me just pull up my Microsoft whiteboard here. Just pretend that I'm surprised there aren't charts for this, but let me see if I can pull up the whiteboard. There we go. But yeah, total revenue numbers keep going up. Cost of goods sold going sideways. That's a win. When you can sell a hot dog for more money and keep the cost low, and it goes even lower or sideways at least. I mean, that's more money in your pockets, and unfortunately that's how business is, right? Bottom line. That's all that matters. The bottom line. Operating expenses is important as well. Where's the operating expenses? Their operating expenses kind of all over the place. Negative 75 million, negative 127 million in 2022, then negative 98 million. Let's see what 2024 holds for us at that point. What's our operating expenses for Ooh, looks like this year might be more the operating expenses might be a little higher. They also tend to have a weak Q1 is what I've noticed. That's what I'm noticing right here. They tend to have a really weak Q1, but you'll notice that after Q1 it still continues to rise. But this quarter compared to last quarter 2023, 6.71 million versus 11 million, nearly a double in total revenue, one quarter relative to the previous. So the company is growing. Like on the financials, there's the numbers don't lie. I think this is going to be $10 plus in the future. You got to be patient with it. I'm a swing trader though, so I kind of wait for either the breakout or the bottom. But if you're a long-term investor, definitely just start accumulating here. If you are really truly a long-term holder, start accumulating, I think, under $6, $7. It'll be worth so much more if you genuinely believe that this is going to be in the future. AI is going to be, it's going to be the thing. It's going to be the next internet. It's already everywhere and around us, but it'll be even more so. You're going to be talking to robots. Yeah, this is gonna. We're gonna get into Star Wars, yeah, territory at some point. I know. Some of you are rolling your eyes, like thinking I'm crazy, but I promise you, people roll their eyes at these cell phones back then, and now you guys can't even. I bet you, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you reach for is your phone, and you probably look up Twitter or something. So let that sink in. Now you're glued to it. Now you can't even let it go. It always has to be with you everywhere you go. Let that sink in for a second. I think, yeah, the future is bright. And right now, this is what we're seeing. We're seeing operating expenses kind of going sideways. We're seeing the revenues climb higher over the long term, and we are seeing the cost of goods sold going sideways, as I just showed you. So as long as they continue on the same trajectory, despite the weak quarter one, despite the weak quarter one compared to the other quarters, as long as it keeps going, the company should be obviously valued at a higher share price. It should be worth more than where it's at right now. But anyways, that is it for the video. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm watching for this breakout. I'll see you guys in the next one.
I told you not to sell.